Hi, I'm Charlotte and this is part 3 of our 2024 Marketing Prep Checklist series, in which I'm going to suggest some essential tasks to complete to ensure you start the year off strong and finish the financial year even stronger. If you haven't watched parts 1 and 2 yet, I'll link them in the comments below. Make sure you go and check them out. In the third part of this series, we're going to be looking at nurturing your brand and your customers. When it comes to nurturing your brand, you're not just looking for quick wins. You want to set up a cycle where you've got happy customers who are going to become your biggest fans and keep coming back for more. So the first task on our list is avoid the hard sell. This is especially important when people might be a bit lower on cash after a peak season. Try opting for a more customer-centric approach by giving them content that they'll find enjoyable and they're going to find value in. This could be anything like engaging videos or informative blog posts that are aligned with your brand's identity. When you put giving your customers valuable content ahead of pushing sales, you're going to build real, genuine connections with your audience. So task 2 on our list is nurturing your brand. This again is so important for creating those meaningful and long-lasting relationships with your customers by prioritising connections over product or service promotions. One really effective way to do this is by sharing stories that showcase your brand's mission and core values. This is really going to resonate with your audience on a much deeper level. Adopting an interactive approach to communication is also going to be key here. Engage your audience through polls, surveys, and user-generated content to gather feedback and involve them in shaping your brand's direction. And if you don't have one already, you should definitely consider implementing a loyalty program that offers members exclusive and personalised rewards. All of this just reinforces the idea that your brand is more than a transaction, it's actually a community that your customers belong to. And the final task is to track the churn within your customer base. And it's crucial to identify a segment of customers who fall into this category. For instance, those who haven't made a purchase in, say, the last 12 months. And then you're going to want to track this group over time. So your goal here is twofold. First of all, you want to monitor this segment to ensure that it isn't growing. Ideally, you want to see it shrinking. And the second is to use this information to start a reactivation campaign that's going to encourage these customers to start purchasing again. So how do you do this? Well, you can start by creating a targeted campaign that uses information on what these customers used to buy from you. And then by personalising the content based on their past purchases or preferences, you are so much more likely to reignite their interest in your product or services. The goal here is to rekindle their interest and prevent that leaky bucket scenario. So that was part 3 of our 2024 Marketing Prep Checklist series. If you want to download the full interactive checklist with all of the sections, you can visit the resources page on the Red Eye website or click the link above. Keep an eye out for part 4, where we're going to look at the importance of reviewing your processes.